Hello, everybody. So, I'm not going to take a lot of time on here, and I just want to, hello, everybody. I know I'm not going to get a lot of people watching this because I don't really go live a lot on Instagram, but what I will tell you guys is I'm just kind of coming on here to share my heart a little bit. I just want to tell people the truth, and the truth about business, and the truth about being an entrepreneur, the truth about being in business for yourself. Yesterday I had a really long night because I launched my first, finalized the launch of my first online courses for people to have book publishing. Hello, Reese. And it was kind of a sordid moment for me because it was like I launched it and I got it out there and it was like, yeah, I got it out there. But then it's like there's another piece of that puzzle that comes with launching something, and that is the marketing behind it. And so I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out, okay, nobody's liking the picture. Nobody's liking the post. All these people who have inboxed me talking about they want to do book publishing and all this kind of stuff, are not really seeming to bite. I pushed out my t-shirts earlier this week, and this lady comes on my page and basically tells me that I can't use the word that she's using because she owns the word. So I have to go back to the drawing board, literally, on my shirts, and figure out how to work around that. Then on top of that, it's the beginning of the month. There are bills due. I have a class that's coming out next week for people to learn about social media marketing, and it's been kind of hard getting people to press on that, which what I'm going to have to do is just get off my butt and literally go and walk to some people's hair salons and tell them, hey, look, this is the class that's coming up. Won't you sign up? What people don't tell you about business is that you could put out a million things. A personality like mine is very creative. You think of a million brilliant ideas, but you have to be great at execution, and you have to know how to get those ideas out of your brain and out of your mind onto a sheet of paper. And then when you get them onto a sheet of paper and you actually do it and you actually follow through, there's still no guarantee that people will actually bite at the stuff that you're doing. So let me tell you guys something. For those of you who are of this mindset that you can just quit what you're doing full time and jump into business and do it because you have a dream, because somebody gave you a prophetic word and all this kind of stuff like that. It's great to have that mindset. There was a season in my life where I needed to finish school. School was a priority for me. Being in college and being in the degree field that I was in set me up for success for the rest of my life. However, the reality was that I could not balance, because I had sickle cell disease. I have sickle cell disease. Could not balance being at work and being in school at the same time. So the reality is that it was good for me to quit, and I had a family member financially supporting me during that time. But other than that, if your circumstance, if God didn't specifically tell you and speak to you and tell you to quit your job and to jump into entrepreneurism, do not do it. Save you some money. Put some money in your account. Save you up about $250 out of every paycheck. And do what you need to do. You guys, I am giving you wisdom from my mistakes. And let me tell you something. There are two types of people. There are people in this life who can give you wisdom from their experience. And then there are people who can give you wisdom from mistakes. I'm giving you wisdom from mistakes. I'm letting you know that business is not something that you can just fly your butt into and tell everybody that you want to do and expect to automatically be successful. If you are not solving a real problem in this world, and if you don't have it packaged in a way that people actually want to pick up and purchase it, then business and being an entrepreneur sounds good on paper, but most people are technicians. And I read this book, and it talked about the three different mindsets in the business: the entrepreneur, the technician, and the manager. Right now, Alexis needs a manager, okay? Because I am very much so I have an entrepreneur mind. I have a mind that picks up a creative idea. I cast vision. I tell people what to do, and I am able. Crystal said, agreed. Yes, I am able to cast vision, tell people what to do, put a plan in motion, and then I don't want to see it again. That's the mindset of an entrepreneur. A technician is the person who actually jumps in and does it. They do the work. These are more than likely the people who are at their work, they're at their jobs, they're in corporate America, or they're doing whatever, and they get upset over the status quo. They're bored out of their minds, and so they are technicians who jump into an entrepreneur's role, and that's not necessarily your role. And then you have people, last but not least, who are the managers. I need a manager, okay? There's three people who make a business work. And until you can get the finances to have those 3 people paid, until you can have some investors, until you can have some people who are out here truly funding your dream and who believe in you and who know that you have a product that's going to work, business is going to be hard for you. And we have got to stop lying to people and telling them that it's easy, because it's not. So listen, I know y'all was expecting something real positive and cute from me, but the reality is that everything that you put out there doesn't necessarily get people to automatically bite. You have to be very careful and very calculated, because at the same time that you're running your business, your bills are due. And at the same time, you have to figure out how to budget. You have to figure out how to save money. You have to figure out how not to go out to eat at your favorite restaurant and justify your sad feelings that you're feeling for going and spending $30 on a meal that you know you do not have. You have to really be disciplined for this life. And if you're not prepared to be disciplined, then you're not prepared to run a business, and it will fold. So listen to me, guys. Please stop believing all this cute stuff about business. You need a plan. You need something that's going to help you be consistent in the meantime. And I'm not telling you that not quitting your job and following your dream is not something that you should do at some point. But do it with wisdom. Have some money set aside. Don't be like me, okay?